Welcome to Merricks Garage. We are sitting in my 87 K30 Blazer. I bought this in 1994. I paid $7,000 for it. And about a year and a half ago, I decided that it was time to make it the truck that all the zombies would fear. Starting at the front, I've got the DIY 4x dash and roll cage. It is the masterpiece of the truck in my opinion. I did a full wiring revision. Fuse panel, wiring harness, you name it. The shifters, I moved everything off of the column down onto the floor. So I've got my Winters shifter, my gated shifter. Thing makes awesome noises and sounds like truck stuff. And I've got my JB conversions. This is my transfer case shifter. And these seats, these came out of an E46 M3. Fantastic seats. Very, very nice, expensive. I paid $200 for them. $200. Craigslist is your friend. The back seat is an Escalade rear bench seat. I paid $400 for that. I don't think anyone has ever sat in this before I put it in my truck. I did have to build a little mount for it so I could mount the seats in here, but that came out good. I did the full roll cage. I diamond plated the sides. I did the LMC floor. My Tuffy console. I have a weather guard box that fit perfectly between the wheel wells in the back. Found that on Craigslist, score. I bolted the box down to give myself some secure storage. Lockable, waterproof, weatherproof. Illuminated with a strip of LEDs. You also notice that I cut the floor. For those of you who've ever had to replace a fuel pump in these cars, you'll know what that's for. So a real popular upgrade with these vehicles is taking the hard top off and going to a soft top. That accomplishes two things. You get a convertible, but also you get to get rid of your really heavy tailgate. This is a tailgate out of a 78 K-Series pickup truck. No more window, no more glass, no more power motor to go bad. Lot lighter. And factory finish. Painted this myself. Spray paint. Now onto the heart and soul of this beast. I replaced the motor. This is an LS motor, an LQ9 to be exact, out of a 2005 Escalade. It's a 6-liter, fuel injected of course, dual batteries. AGM batteries, backed up and combined by a hell-roaring isolator combiner. Griffin radiator, dual fans, vintage air AC. You gotta have AC. Schoenfeld headers, new intake, new fuel lines, new transmission lines, PSC power steering and hydraulic assist, derail transmission cooler. I wanted all the cooling up and out of the way so any chance of rock damage was going to be minimized. And sometimes the parking lot at Starbucks can get really, really dark. So for that reason, I had to get the Orange County Special. I think it's 62 million lumen. I may be wrong on that. It's 62 or maybe 70 million lumen. But it's enough to find the way to my latte. So here we have the DIY 4x A-bomb. Within the A-bomb, I've got my Warn power plant winch. This 9,500 pound winch with an air compressor on it. I put a hard line out to the side so I can plumb straight in, put my tires, run air tools. One of the few things left on this truck is going to be the body. So as ridiculous as it may sound, I do want to try and preserve it a little bit. These are the DIY 4x rock sliders. Great burly application, very cool political messages, and a picture of a snake. What started this build originally was finding a set of 1-ton axles on Craigslist. Once again, Craigslist. These are 2 axles, front and rear, out of a CUCV military K30 Blazer. K30 truck, sorry. 456 gearing, Dana 60 up front, 456 with a Detroit locker, 1-ton 14 bolt full floater in the rear. Crossover and high steer, along with Kurt's high steer assist cylinder mount arm, the TNA cross member, the LS engine, Ford shock towers, Bilstein shocks, PSC steering assist, DIY differential covers, DIY add a inch, easy inch, DIY shackles. I'd say I spent the last 2 months of my life underneath this truck. Jesse at High Angle Driveline built me a 1-ton drive shaft for it. Perfectly balanced, combined with his slip yoke eliminator and flange, I got to shorten up the output shaft and get a more robust 1-ton driveline. The DIY Raptor. This is going to have to be a video in and of itself, but a great system for stiffening up the truck, but most importantly, preventing axle wrap. The DIY 4x inboarding shock kit back up there. I'm not sure if you can see that guy right now. And then moving forward, a 241C transfer case, upgrade from the 208 that I had in here before. It got me some various improvements, 5-gear planetaries over 3-gear planetaries, oil pump, and VSS output as opposed to mechanical speedo that came with the earlier models. 4L65E transmission, basically a 700 R4 with some electronic upgrades. Flowmaster Super 10s, obnoxiously loud. Thanks for watching. I know I've missed some things on the build. If there's something you see that I didn't cover, make a note in the comments. We'll put a video up later. Thanks, guys.